Yo, what is up, everybody? Welcome back for another episode of the Bean Dip Podcast. I'm hungover as fuck. Had a nice little dinner with the homie and his girl, and it was me and my girl. We went to their new spot. Fuck, man. I drank more than I I guess I thought. I don't know. I didn't think I drank so much, but I'm fucking still hungover. I got a show coming up next month to start off the year of 2023. I have a show on the 27th at 8 p.m. at the House of Blues in Anaheim. I am super excited. It's a pretty big venue. I'm looking forward to performing there. So if you guys could support, I would love to see you there. I will post it up on my IG. But yeah, Anaheim House of Blues at 8 p.m. I will be performing. But yeah, guys, Happy New Year, man. I mean, we're like 48 hours from the new year, 2023. We made it, guys. We didn't die. I was able to avoid monkeypox despite all the anal sex I had. Hell yeah, bro. I also found out that I like cooking competitions. Isn't that something? Netflix hooking it up with the cooking competitions. And I don't even think it's just competitions. I just like these cooking shows. Like this show that I'm watching on Netflix, it's called Leftovers, or the best leftovers or something. And there's 3 contestants, and these cooks have to get whatever that is a leftover. Say it's like some unfinished spaghetti with chicken strips or an unfinished burger with fries. They have to get that leftover and make something new out of it. They have to like reinvent a dish using those ingredients. And why do I like them? Fuck, to be honest. When these people, because some of them have probably like a big head on their shoulders from where they come, and they're excited, usually nervous about what they get, but the beginning of what they're trying to do is always so enthusiastic, and it seems like they know what they're doing. But once they start actually doing it, there's a real struggle, and that is the real entertaining part, is them realizing that their plan of execution is not happening, So I love seeing that. Even I would love watching fucking what's his name, homeboy that fucking verbally abuses people because they don't know how to make mashed potatoes or some shit. I don't know. Ramsay, right? Gordon Ramsay. Oh my God, bro. I love his shows, dude. I love it because in the back of my head, I'm always fucking thinking, like, dude, how would I fucking react if this guy pops off on me? Right? But the crazy thing is, like, most of the people that are in that position don't have the space to talk back to him, right? Most of these places are going out of business, which is why they probably hit up, Ramsay to give him like a new menu and all this kind of stuff. Most of those spots are like that, but I really like the competition cooking shows just because, they're regular ass people that nobody gives a fuck about. And it's so funny because I feel like cooks are very supportive. Like if you watch any other competition show, yeah, people are friendly, but they're not kind of rooting for the best for each other, right? The cooks, they root for each other. They're like, yeah, all celebrating. So silly, bro. Such a, cooks, they're weird people, right? Because they're like super egotistical, right? And it's so weird. They're like humble yet egotistical. It's so weird, right? It's just a weird dynamic to be in a person. And most of the dishes that they create, it's not like it's original. You know what I mean? It's most of the time it's just some shit that they've made before. Or it's like a traditional dish. This one show that I was watching, this dude, he made sushi like a like bag of snacks. That was wild. I thought that could work. That could be an interesting like snack. I don't know what kind of snack would I make if I was a Do you think they have like I wish they had like sex snacks, you know what I mean? Where you could get chips that are like pussy flavor, right? If someone's an ass eater, they get ass flavored chips, right? And the whole time, instead of actually chewing on the chip, they're just licking it. So gross. I don't know, bro. I'm not really much of a snack person. I like peanuts. Peanuts are cool. When it comes to chips, shit, bro. I only get chips when my girl wants chips, but I don't. Other than that, they're not my thing. So I'm not much, and I don't even like candy. So, but I don't know what it is about these. You know what it is about these like food shows? It's just the fact that I'm just high as fuck, and I don't know what to watch. You know, and I'm such a basic bitch when it comes to like watching stuff. Right? It's either cartoons, superhero stuff, or some random shit that I don't give a fuck, or video games. I'm still like a fucking little kid, man. I'm 30, about to be 33, and I'm still like a fucking kid. But it's just great to watch when you're faded as fuck. You know what I mean? There's nothing to watch. You don't want to keep on watching the same shit. Hey, fuck it. Turn on a cooking show. You'll be like pleasantly surprised. You know what I mean? With a squid burger or whatever. I don't fucking know. But yeah, man. Those fucking food competition shows, bro. They're not bad, right? They're cool. But yeah, man, New Year's. Does anybody know what they're gonna do for New Year's? I look, I think the best thing for me and my girl, we're probably just gonna get drunk at the house. You know, we just had like 3 months in a row of holidays. I can guarantee you I spent in total with all those holidays at least $500. Whether that be for drinks or gifts or just, you know, the whole thing. And to be honest, bro, like to have to fucking cough up more money to go to a spot just to count down, fuck no, dog. Hell nah. I'm kicking it home. I'm gonna get hella high and we're gonna drink at the house and count down. It's the best thing to do, especially for New Year's, man. Unless you're like a young person who hasn't really like been out, yeah, go to downtown LA. You know, or go to your downtown or your uptown or whatever fucking midtown, whatever you have. You know what I mean? They have a countdown and it's cool to see that shit. You know what I mean? But once you see it once or twice, I'm good. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think I need to see the big numbers on the building again, right? I could just look at my clock. 3, 2, 1. And then instead of dealing with all the people around me, it's just me and my girl and we just get more high, right? Start off the new year strong. But yeah, man. I don't know, unless you guys do like little events at your house, that's cool. Like kickbacks, have people over, that's always cool. You know what I mean? Just have your main people, right? At your pad, kicking it, counting down together. I'm looking forward to this new year, 2023, bro. Yeah, I mean, it's so weird because I feel like this year kind of feels like it's just like I know people are gonna talk shit for what I'm saying. Like, no, every year has to be great. Yeah, da, da. But it almost feels like a wash year for me. Like, how do I say this? Like, it's, when you're like, when you first turn 18. Well, this was when I was 18. When you first turned 18, it was cool because you could buy a pack of cigarettes, right? But when you turn 19, 20, those ages suck, right? Because they mean nothing. 18, 19, I'm just a year older than, I still can't do shit. I could buy cigarettes, but I can't do shit. 18, 19, 21 is the age to hit, right? Because now you can start buying alcohol, you can start going into bars, you can start doing a shitload of stuff. And that's this is what the 2023 kind of feels for me. Because it's when I was 19 and 20 years old, right? This year just, not that it doesn't matter, I'm still going to be busting shit. But there's just a vibe where it's just like, look, bro, you're just going to go head on, full force into whatever you're going to be doing. And you're not going to have time to look at the surroundings and the environment and just the gravity of 2023, right? And look, honestly, I've stopped doing the, what do they call it? When you make like a promise for yourself in the beginning of the year, a resolution, New Year's resolution or something like that. I stopped doing that a long time ago, bro. That's a fucking waste of time. It's bullshit, dude. If you're going to do it, you're just going to do it. You know what I mean? You don't wait for the start of a new year to be like, well, that's it. Like, no, bro, you haven't even weaned yourself off. Like, say you want to stop drinking. You can't just go cold turkey straight up, especially the day where most people are drinking, New Year. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't make any sense. You just stop doing it way ahead of time. Little by little, and then hopefully by the start of the new year, you can just, fuck it. Like, I don't need to drink anymore. Yeah, I don't know, man. Too much alcohol, bro. Too much fucking alcohol, dog. It's so crazy because that was one thing for me is like, I wanted to kick back on drinking, but bro, look, honestly, this is the one thing I'll give it up for being a Jehovah's Witness back in the day. Dude, you save a lot of money. You save a lot of money. And actually, I think you kind of save your liver too, right? Because you're not spending hundreds of dollars on gifts and decorations and all that stuff. And also, you're not spending money on alcohol, and that alcohol is not damaging your body, right? So those are the perks to being a J-dub. You know what I mean? Just, these fools ain't doing anything for Christmas, right? They're just sitting back on their couch watching a basketball game or something, right? I don't know though, bro. Yeah, just I feel like I'm not even like, people are asking me, what are you gonna do for New? Dude, I have no idea. Most likely just chill at home. You know what I mean? Hopefully if there's a show that comes up, fuck it, I'm down. But nah, yeah, I don't know, man. Look, don't get me, I am excited for the new year because I'm going to be doing like a lot of things, right? I'm going to be doing more stuff. I'm going to start my show. What else? I'm going to continue some other little side projects that I'm doing, but that's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Just because I think sometimes when you get into the new year, you're kind of like feeling a vibe of who you're going to be, right? For this year, this new upcoming year, like what changes and this and that, like, and really most of the things that's happening with, I'm not changing anything, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just trying to build my craft, right? Keep on getting better at what I do, I guess good change, but it's just something that I've been doing already. So that's why I don't really see it as a change for this year, you know what I mean? Like, I've been doing it. And yeah, man. So that's why it just feels weird, this 2023 year coming up. Like, it doesn't feel like anything exciting because I'm already in the process. So I don't know. How do you guys feel about it? 2023. Can you guys believe we even made it this far? Right? Shouldn't the world have ended a long time ago, according to like the Aztec calendar and religious fanatics? You know what I mean? Like, God, when are you gonna fucking wipe us out, bro? We need to be put out of our misery, you know? I don't know. Personally, I think the world doesn't come to an end because of some kind of theological belief, or like because of the downfall of man. Honestly, I think life is going to go on, and really the main, I think the thing that's going to wipe us out is just time, extinction. Humans will eventually go extinct, you know? And a happy new year too. I don't know. Eventually, you know, I don't see it happening. Maybe if you guys do, hey, put in the comments who you think is gonna destroy the world, God or man. You know what I mean? I gotta stop saying you know what I mean. What if you don't know what I mean? You know? Yeah. Dude, speaking of like the world ending, my cat is in heat, yo. This fucking this little fucking kitty cannot even like, she can't even stand up straight because her fucking back legs are just locked in horniness. You know? Like recently, because she's only been in heat for like about a couple weeks, maybe less. And you know, we're gonna get her neutered soon, but it's so hilarious because, you know, whenever we would call her, she wouldn't really like make a noise. But when I call her, she'll do like a light purr every single time. And I tested this out with my girlfriend. I was like, hey, have you noticed that every time I call her, she gives like a purr, like that. And anytime my girlfriend calls her, there's like no noise. She doesn't respond. It's so funny. It's so fucking funny, dude. Yeah, so I mean that's, you know, that's a new thing for the new year. My cat is in heat. She can fuck now. All right? All you male kittens that are listening to my podcast, I got a jailbait kitty. But nobody could have her, yo. We're not gonna let her out. Not even, I mean, we probably won't let her out for like, for her to just be out whenever she wants, probably for like another year, you know. I want her to be super comfortable right here where she could just say we just want the door open. But she's like, you know what? Nah, I'm just going to chill in the house but look outside. That's the way I want the cat to be. So probably like another year, you know, we'll just, at some point, we'll eventually keep the door open so she could just go in and out as she pleases. Hell yeah, cats in heat. That's what's up. A horny pussy. You know what I mean? I saw the movie Black Adam. With The Rock. I didn't hate it, but I didn't think it was good either. You know? And I think that might be worse, right? Because I think when you hate something, at least you hate it, right? At least like there's some emotion. Maybe it's only because of like, say, the plot that fucked with you, but at least it moved you, right? But for something to either like you don't hate it or it's not that good either, like you're just like, meh. I think that's worse, bro, because that means you just don't care about it. Like you can just be like, I didn't need to watch that, right? Like that was a waste of time. You know, that should never be a movie. Watching a movie should never be like, I wasted my time. That was nothing, literally, you know? I just sat down in front of a blank screen for 2 hours, you know? Nobody wants that. So it wasn't good. It was just one of those movies where it's like, and this is one thing that I hate about movies sometimes, unless there's like some kind of reveal later, but for the most part, when movies just kind of like tell you things and look, this is happening and that's it, no explanation, this is, I don't like that, especially as a viewer when we don't know what it really means, or you know, like like say for instance The Rock, like they're in the beginning, it shows them looking for Eternium. Okay, and I don't even think they don't even they don't even get into what Eternium is in the show, but it's something that they're looking for some reason, and for some reason it also hurts Black Adam. It's like it's like his kryptonite. So I just didn't, I don't like that. You know what I mean? Like, what is this? Why does it hurt him? You know, like, and they do a small reveal at the end, but for the grand scheme of things, it doesn't matter. Like, it really didn't matter. So I don't know, man. I think 1 out of 5. Like, how many bean dips do I give it? I'm giving it a 1, bro. I would give it a 0, but let's not bust a dick move. But it's a 1, bro. And I think on, like, when it comes down to, like, comparing it, I had seen what's that one fucking Marvel movie where Jared Leto's the vampire guy? Morbius. Dude, that movie was so bad, bro. Right? That movie was so bad. But at least I have a feeling for it. You know what I mean? Like, which could kind of, you know, make it comical in a sense. Like, it was just bad, right? The Black Adam movie is like, I don't care, bro. And I didn't think The Rock was that great as Black Adam. I just didn't. And then they try to have some humor points in it, and it just didn't make sense to me. Like, what kind of movie is this? It kind of gave me like Fast and Furious vibes mixed with early Iron Man movies. What's another bad movie? Because look, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really like any of those Iron Man movies back in the day. No, I didn't like them. So what? It's like a combination of Iron Man, Fast and Furious, and Transformers, I guess. I don't fucking know, dude. It was not good. I don't recommend it. I'm sorry, guys. I typically, I always tell people, you know what? Just watch it. You have, you know, form your own opinion and whatnot, but I don't recommend it. I think it's actually absolutely unnecessary to watch that movie. It doesn't even mean anything for the DC universe. The Rock, they let him go. They're like, sorry, Rock, we're not going to have you back. And your movie tanked. You know, supposedly they're not even going to profit off of this movie. I don't know. And a part of that, I don't think it's like the fault that's not the fault of the movie or The Rock, I think. I think that's just, look, streaming is huge right now. You know, it's big. Nobody wants to fucking leave the house. Dude, I knew that eventually Black Adam was going to be on HBO Max. So it was like, why the fuck am I going to waste my time going to a theater when I know, give it another month, it's going to be on HBO. And that's what I did. I just waited. And I'm glad I waited. There's no fucking way I'm paying $30, you know, to go watch this fucking movie. And I'm sorry if you guys spent your money at a theater to buy, you got fucked over. But who knows? Maybe in a theater it's a lot more entertaining. It's possible. Yeah, dude. Supposedly The Rock and his company were like, they were lying about the numbers, that it was a success, but it came out where it was just like, no, this is, I think they barely profited like a million, like 100 million or something. So I don't know, man. But hey, it's on HBO Max. Shit, I don't recommend it, but if you guys want to check it out, check it out. You know what I mean? Yeah, dude. I just finished this video game called The Last of Us Part 2. All my gamers out there, I know I didn't start with Part 1. I get it. I don't always do that. I've mentioned this before. But I started off with part 2, and dude, that game is awesome, bro. The Last of Us Part 2, the story is fucking incredible, dude. And there's not a lot of this is not the type of game that has like bosses, right? Usually a game you play through a whole level, and then at the end you find a boss, right? There's a boss for you to defeat. In this game, maybe there was like 2 bosses, maybe, or 3 boss fights, possibly. It was good, man. It was fucking good, dude. The ending, amazing. I'm not even mad at it. You know, I thought it was awesome. Yeah, I just have nothing but good to say about it. Both of the characters are fucking dope. Look, I'm gonna say shout out to girl power, but okay, the both main characters are females and they're awesome, dude. Probably one of the best leading female stories, or some, I don't know if what you call it, but probably one of the best I've ever seen with leading female roles. Very fucking awesome, dude. Killed it out of the park. And I do want to get part 1 because of part 2. I want to get part 1 to see what's up. You know, who are the main characters? What's the first chick's name? I don't remember Homegirl. Let me see. I'm going to look up their names. And I'll tell you guys who I enjoyed playing with more. The Last of Us. Oh, wow. They call it a series. What? Is there HBO? I'm seeing in. Wow. They have one. John Bear connecting to the harshness of the world they live in are forced. What? They're coming out with the Last of Us series. The series is finally set to release on HBO and HBO Max on Sunday, January. That's fucking awesome, bro. I definitely got to get part 1 now. Wow, crazy news. So I guess, yeah, the game I'm talking about, they're going to make it into a series on HBO Max. Dude, and I'm telling you, I played part 2 and it's fucking awesome. All right, let me see. Let me look up the characters. Tommy, Marlene, no. Allie? I think it's Allie. Yeah. Allie and Abby. Let me see. Yeah, Allie and Abby. Bro, both are fucking awesome, dude. And they're so different because Abby is like this brute. She's just like a stocky woman. Buff as fuck. And determined. I mean, both females are determined. They're like very high determined people. And then Allie is like, she's scrawny, she's skinnier, smaller, younger, but she's like crazy, you know what I mean? And she can fucking fight. I just thought it was awesome, man. And I really dug the style of the game because it was more, it was a movie more than it was a game, right? Like most of the times, like when it came to gameplay, you're it's like a stealth game. You're kind of hiding from people, having to take them out like without anybody seeing. And it's, dude, honestly, it's brutal. The game is brutal as well. A lot of blood, a lot of like gurgling sounds. It's hectic, bro. And you know, I was showing my girlfriend this and she was saying like, she's like, you know what? This is whack of you because basically all these zombie movies, she said that they all took their ideas from Walking Dead, right? And it's so crazy because I do like all these other zombie things, but I hate Walking Dead. Dude, I fucking don't like that show. I think I have to keep on watching it, maybe to keep on going, but I just can't stand it, dude. Like, I don't like the fact of them, like, kind of, like, what's the right word? They're constantly switching out group members. There's probably 2 or 3 of the main people, but there's always a new person in the group, and it's like, bro, like, some of these people I don't even give a fuck about. The first characters, I hated all of them. I don't know, man. I think I do got to give it like another chance, because for the most part, I think the game The Last of Us it's pretty much like Walking Dead. You know what I mean? Because not only are you kind of like having to go up against zombies, but you're going up against other factions of people. Yeah, man. So I guess like in the story, Allie, her blood would be the cure, right? But her homeboy Joel. So these group of people were gonna take Allie to use her blood to help cure the world, but I think the operation would have killed her. But Joel, for some reason, maybe this is the reason why I probably have to get into part 1. He saved her from that. He didn't allow them to. He killed a doctor that was gonna perform surgery on her, and basically it fucked everything up, and now a lot of people were after Joel. So what ends up happening is, sometime later, the girl Allie and Joel, they're with some other group of people, and Joel eventually goes missing, so she has to go and find him, and basically ends up finding him. He ends up getting killed by Abby. She fucking just clobbers that fool with a golf club. And that's how they started their rivalry between Abby and Allie. And I'm just gonna say, dude, yeah, just a great fucking game. Very dope. I do give that game 5 bean dips. 5 bean dips for The Last of Us, and I do fucking recommend that game. Even if you're just a casual gamer, put it on the easiest mode, and just be there for the movie, because it's just awesome, dude. Fucking great. Yeah, man. Yeah, I don't know how other gamers feel about it, but super dope. I think I'm gonna be playing the next game. I'm gonna be playing is Ghost of Tsushima. That game I've been anticipating so hardcore, dude. The whenever I've seen videos on it, it just visually looks fucking amazing. Yeah, and I'm just, usually when there's like these games that are kind of like, if you've ever played God of War, especially the recent one, when games are like that style, they're my favorite. They're just my absolute favorite, and that's what Ghost of Tsushima is. Basically, it's kind of like that first person action packed game, except it's a samurai, right? And I haven't played it yet, but I will soon. Usually, whenever I play a game and I beat it, I give myself like a week of not playing video games, because I get so fucking I fucking just like divulge in the video game so hard that, dude, there will be nights where I'm just up all night playing that game. So, you got to give your brain a break every now and then. So, I am looking forward to that shit. And yeah, let's see what other video games come up. I haven't bought any new ones. If you guys have any suggestions, or besides Call of Duty or fucking what are those other ones? Those free games. Those games are cool, but I think I'm over them. I think I'm over those free, everybody can play kind of games. First of all, I don't like playing them by myself. You know, yeah, I don't like playing them by myself. Um, and yeah, they're just meant to play with multiple people. And sometimes my homies aren't always on, and I'm not always trying to play with new people. And dude, I'm not gonna lie, when it comes to stress, look, whenever I played Call of Duty, that game stresses me the fuck out. It fucking does, dude. It's scary sometimes because, I'll have my headphones on and you're just hearing gunfire and so intense. I know some people are playing Apex, but it's just not my thing anymore, guys. I'm sorry. I just don't fuck with those games really. But I'm looking forward to the one I'm gonna play soon. Shit, man. This weather, dude. Cold, gray, and just wet. It's like nonstop drizzle. Like rain stops, drizzle stops. The cold is cool, man. I try to embrace it because when it comes to the summer, dude, I'm just a piece of shit, dude. You know what I mean? Like not like my personality, but I feel like a piece of shit. Like I don't want to move because it's so hot. I'm sweating nonstop. And maybe my personality is worse because I'm probably more irritated, more frustrated, right? So, yeah, I don't know, man. I just don't know. But yeah, dude. Yeah, I think this is probably gonna be like the smallest episode for me, I believe. I don't know what I think. Since it's the new year, it's like, hey, fuck it, bro. We're here. We're queer. You know what I mean? I'm gonna, there's always an episode next week. And see, this is the thing I'm tripping on. I don't know if I want to have a guest next week or just do the episode with just me again. I do have some people in mind. I'm trying to get musicians now. I don't want to just do comedians only. I think for sure this next guest will be a comedian, but after him, I think I will start exploring other people, right? I'm going to start exploring where it's like just random people that I find some interest in and bust it that way, right? But yeah, we shall see, man. 2023. What a terrible time to be a baby these days, right? Because I feel like babies are like marriage. Nobody wants one. Oh, I had to fit that one in there at the end. All right, everybody, that's my shit today. I do have a show coming up. I mentioned in the beginning in Anaheim at the House of Blues at 8 p.m. I would love it if you guys could be there. I am going to put it up on my IG. I'll put the tickets link also in the description for you guys to see what's up with. And that's it, bro. I think that's it. All right, everybody. Thank you guys so much. Love you all. Happy New Year's. Fucking kill it in whatever you do. And fuck yeah. Love you guys. Peace.